What it do? What it do, people? What's the word? What's the word? Look at dude. I was sharing the video. Hit the thumbs up. Like you guys need to do. Hit the thumbs up. Motherfucker's crazy. But you gotta teach it step by step for free. You know? I'm one of the only persons that you can call off of YouTube to get help with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the only persons you can call. But people don't appreciate it. They want more. They want more. They want everything. What's going on, people? What's the word? How y'all doing out there? Midwest in the building. Yes, Lord. I'm back. Live and direct. Facebook, what it do? What it do? Don't forget, I can't see a lot of comments. But you can, come through. He accept Zelly, right? I'm not sure, Keys. That's a question you can call and ask me that. What up, Christopher? Yeah, you want everybody in your business. It's YouTube. It's everybody. Most important is get that data sheet filled out. What's going on, Chris? How you doing, my brother? Sitting over here chillaxing. Waiting on the people to come through, talk to the people for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Then dip. No, call when I get off the live. And I'll let you know which methods. And then if you got to send it to me and I send it to him, then it's all good. It don't make a difference. As long as he get the money. That's all that matters. What's the word? What's the word? I got you. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Remember that. We at it. Out here chilling, chillaxing. Enjoying my day, man. Thanking the Most High for my accomplishments that's been happening and accomplishments that's been happening for a few of the fellas that finished that work who have been seeing certain things disappear off their credit reports and saying that this has been discharged and set off and their credit scores and things going up. There's just a lot of stuff going on right now. I don't know. A lot of stuff that was happening that was working off and on back in the day is working. It's working to a T right now. It's not, no reversals or nothing like that has happened in the last 4 days. So we haven't had any reversals on anything that they was trying to do. Everything been going through. Everything. I don't know if it's because they changed the system over or what, but everything's been going through. Straight up. He said, hell yeah, we are eating catfish right now. On mamas. And that's why I was telling some guys in the other Discord. Told them that I had an account link and they want me to just do this and that. No, you got to put your own ducks in a row and you can do it. And then you can show, your progress and your steps in your process. And you can show them that, hey, if you do this and you do that, you can have this. You can do that. You know what I'm saying? You can do this. I don't want to just take all my success and be like trying to rub it in somebody's face or something like that. No, gates opening. Yes, Lord. You're absolutely right, Harvey. Gates are opening, and in a minute they're gonna be wide open and abundance flooding up out of them, straight up, because a lot of people done did paperwork and put in a lot of paperwork with the Treasury and the Federal Reserve and different other agencies, and um, somebody had to see that. So somebody's seeing it now because of what's going on with the system. That's why certain parts of the government stuff is closed down. He said really, Gates. So for real, that's why I'm trying to get everybody situated in their paperwork. Once you get situated in your paperwork, then your question is gonna start answering themselves. Once you get conveyed over and they tell you that you're not civilly dead no more, you're civilly alive in the system. You know, I was watching the video today where a guy said, "Yeah, did you know they had us all dead, labeled dead in the system? That's why we had all caps ID." I was just watching the video earlier. He said, "That's why everything is in all caps, because you was a decedent in the system until you can prove proof of life, affidavit of life, proof of life. You know what I'm saying? Then it's all bad for you." That's why when I have my folder up here and I be showing all my documents, I'm showing y'all the order everything should be in. That's why everything I got is in the order that it's in. Because I'm showing y'all that's the order that it go. That's how it go. You get this, and this, and then boom. Then I'll tell you what to do when you get it. Then you'll go to the different agencies and do what you need to do. But until that, then there's nothing to be taught to nobody. Everybody just needs to follow through. Follow through. Yes, Lord. That's all you got to do is just follow through. Excuse me, that's a gas. Come through, hitting the thumbs down. It's all good. Appreciate the view, the watch time. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Yes, Lord. Anybody got any questions on anything? Hit me up. Drop a link right here in the comment section. And if you want to click on that link, come on up to the panel. You're more than welcome to come up to the panel, hang out. And like I said, if you got any topics, anything you want to talk about, we'll throw it up there. We'll just email me. We'll set a date and we'll come back and we'll get on it. You know, and we'll see what the people got to say. You don't have to just wait for me to go live. You know, you guys, I got a platform. You got a platform. So if you feel like it's something that needs to be said and heard, then just let me know, and then we'll go over it. We'll set a time in a day, and then we'll go live and we'll get it out there, just like that. You know, you can't be afraid to use what you got to prosper. You got tools out there, so you got to use your tools. Some people might be, shy to come on and say certain stuff. Well, if they come on with their notes and I do my research on what they're talking about, I just come out and lead them. You know what I'm saying? Lead them to where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? To get them comfortable and talk and things like that, to that nature. So it's real simple. It's real cool. You know, it's nothing major. It's like you're talking to yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're talking to yourself. Don't forget to sign up the reparations account. www.reparationsbank.com. www.reparationsbank.com. Make sure you guys sign up. And if you're interested in buying any gold, there's my link. It's going across the bottom, Gold Midwest. There it is right there. HTTPS. That's the link right there. Just type that in. the Google search bar and put me up. Put me up. You know. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe as well. If you're not subscribe to the channel, share, like, and subscribe. That thumbs up, you know you want to like it. And like I said, if you got any questions, you can email me at mwedu38@gmail.com. That's mwedu38@gmail.com. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. You can hit me up. Hit your way up. I will return your emails. You know, I'll return calls, emails, text messages, all the above, video calls from the private platform. And the people know, they get in touch with me, the ones that want to get in touch with me and move forward in the process. They know how to contact me. I've been talking to them. They moving forward. There's a lot of people getting their liens done right now. So, hey, you know, I can't control the way people move. I'm telling them what we got and how we moving. And that's the only way I could, you know, that's all I know. I can't add my information with what you already got to make what you got work. All I know is what I got and how to operate what I got and how to make it work. So that's the only thing I could show somebody is what I got and how it worked. Just like that. And that's what I've been doing. That's why people been talking to me on the phone all this week, the weekend, last week before last, just on the phone trying to get an understanding and filling out the data sheet. That was a big step for the guys that filled out the data sheet to go forward with their liens. That was a big step. People finishing their process, their trusts, and all that, because the trust is not cheap. And they've been getting it. They've been taking care of their business. Like this right here, these people in this situation right now, I could say it's one of the best classes that I had right now outside of the people that's just sitting back waiting to try to see what's happening. I'm talking about the new people that's just came through within the last month or two. Them guys is really on the ball, moving forward with their process and things like that. And I like that. I was the type of people that I'm willing to help. People that's willing to help themselves and, you know, put their foot forward in their process and not waiting for something to happen for someone else so they can take care of, you know, a bill or this or that for them when they can take care of their own paperwork and do it themselves. It's simple. Simple mathematics. Don't let me line up my stuff and then expect this. No, you line up your stuff too. Because you never know. You never know. We depend on everybody. We gotta depend on ourselves. Straight up, P83, what it do?
What it do? What it do?
Yeah, it's all good. I don't wait for Shock to move or Shipper to move. Before I move, I have to move, you know, for myself. I got a family as well. And people want me to set up classes, but people don't even want to make donations to support the information that they're getting. You know what I'm saying? But they want me to come on here and just sit up and teach and teach and teach. No, I'm not a teacher. I'm just here. I'm a messenger. Technically, I am the messenger. You know, you gotta teach yourself like I taught myself. Put me a little of that Kool-Aid. You bring your pop in? For real. You teach yourself, that's enough. And then, you know, you get help down the road. If you trip on something, you're like, okay, let me call family to see You know what I'm saying? If this right or just the way I should go. I'm not just going, you know what I'm saying, wait for him to tell me everything. I'm gonna do it myself so I can have my understanding and my perspective. And once you get your understanding and your perspective of it, you'll see it's so simple and easy. What you got to do is it's easy.
Yes, sir.
It's easy. People ain't around me just saying Midwest this, that, Midwest that, this, just to be on here saying that. You know what I'm saying? People be on here serious about what's going on because they're trying to take care of stuff so they can get situated and move out the way. And if that ain't your agenda, then that's your fault. I'm gonna sit on the couch and I'm gonna chill out, watch Big Train, whatever I want to watch, whatever I want to do. You know, I'm gonna sit back. I deserve it. I've been doing this for a while. Then not only just doing it, trying to help other people do it as well, and trying to help them understand it. You know, that's my whole thing. You know, it's still family members that don't even believe that this shit exists. No matter how many different people videos I send them and show them, and you know, try to educate them, they don't even, you know. So I just do it for those who want it. I'm a messenger, not a teacher. You know, we guide each other down the right path, and we get the information. We research it, then start to understand. You know what I'm saying? Then we start to understand what we got. Not me research it, tell you what it is to make you a no. Then you'll be saying, man, well, it's charging too much. Because now if you want me to teach you, then yeah, I want to charge you. Those that want to teach themselves, they get it for free. They get it for free. Because they're doing their own due diligence. They reading, they studying, they researching, they listening, they following through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, they just, hey, want to hand out. And it's not going to happen. It's not about just paying a bill or something. No, it's not. It's about everybody that's in a situation getting their ducks in a row so they can get their process finished and get out the way. Why sit around years, months and years when you don't have to? Don't make sense. Don't make sense. Don't make sense, people. But that's what I deal with on a daily basis. People try to tell me what I should do and how I should operate. What's going on, Jay, from the shots in the building? Yes, Lord. They try to tell me how to run whatever I'm doing to do it to accommodate them so they'll be all right in what they're doing, which is just sitting back waiting on somebody else to have success so they can stick their hand out. Instead of just trying to learn their process so they can be in the same position that me, the next person, and the other person, and the other person is. Like, I was shocked when I seen that shit. I had to call 3 people on the phone to talk to them about the shit when I found the shit linked. Because I didn't link the shit there. And then I had some other shit on it without recourse. Trust account. Like, I didn't put that there. You know what I'm saying? So how did that magically appear? Okay. I showed y'all on the video the other night how that shit was linked on there like that. So that's my proof of the paperwork that I have put in place and filed and put these people on notice. Something had to go through in order for that to happen. So I leave it at that. And if non-believers be the I believe in let the people that's trying to get done with their process get done with their process. Straight up. You know, you can't show your right hand with your left hand. You know what your left hand doing. You don't know nobody do that. If you expose your hand to everybody, then it's senseless to even have a hand. You know, sometimes people don't even be understanding what they're be saying and what they're asking you to do. Like show us and what forms and show us how to fill it out, and you know. He said, "No, actually, I done gained a few pounds from the shot. I can't help you fill out no form that you don't understand because if somebody call you about the form that you filled out, you can't call me with these people on the phone and be like, hey, Midwest, they want to know what? No, you got to understand that. That's why it's good for you to teach yourself the information you need to acquire about these forms and stuff, because yeah, people can fill them out for me and do them for you, but when you send them in and somebody call you, then what you gonna do? You know, choke up and you ain't gonna know what to say, and they gonna say you doing some fraudulent scam shit. Exactly what they gonna tell you, and then you gonna be like, man, Midwest, you told me. Yeah, but I also told you that I can't talk for you when these people call you.
Better get it between
Straight
the
up.
ears.
Got to get it between the ears. I say that shit 1,000 times. Just so people can understand that I can't help you when they call you. You have to be prepared. If they call you and ask you, is you a bank? And you be like, no, I'm such and such. You just fucked up. Let somebody call and ask me if I'm a bank. Hell yeah, I'm a bank. On mamas. Sure am. And I got all the paperwork to back the motherfucking shit up. See, but I did my homework so I can understand when I get certain calls. I'll know what to say. Just like a bill collector's call. We did a video on bill collectors when they call. And I was telling them that I couldn't give them my information because it's protected under the Fourth Amendment. It's my personal property. And they said, well, I said, but you know what you trying to do? They said, well, if we can't talk to who we're looking for, then we can't discuss the matter. You have a good day. I said, you too as well. Because you don't let them put spells on you. You don't give them your shit. And then they start telling you you owe them this and you owe them that, or they're gonna take this or take that. Now you feeling mad and angry because they said they finna come take your car. But if you wouldn't have never gave them that power over you to have you feeling like that, you'll be sitting there laughing like, now they can't come take that motherfucker because they ain't even notified you. But when you answer the phone, like, yeah, this is me. Ooh, now they got you. You got to stop getting, contracting with these people. They know you contracting. You don't know you contracting. You think you just having a phone call about a situation that you owe. Technically, that they can double pay to pay off of, and you don't even know through the back door. Unless you do your homework, like I did my homework to find out how everything operates through the bond, the certificate of live birth, straight up. It's all good. I just be coming to check on the people and see what's going on. Like, get all my views once I get off. I had like 5 or 6 people come in here, 7 at the most, and then when I end it, come back 30 minutes later, refresh the screen. I got 40, 51 views. So people come and see me when I'm offline. I guess they like me better when offline. So I'll start uploading more videos and going live personally. What's the word be? So, like I said, if anybody got any questions, just let a brother know. What's the word, PP?
Shit, man, just chilling.
Yeah, me too. Me too, man. I'm just chilling too, man. You know, going back and forth with brothers in the Discord.
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't know much more what I could tell them, but I didn't hold your hand. You got your paperwork in order. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody else who, you know, I'm just true. It's like if you're gonna do this, you're gonna be serious with this and you're gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it halfway thinking that you started something with me that I'm gonna make sure you finish. That ain't how it go. You have to put in the work as well. Straight up.
Yeah, I mean,
You need to know what your decree is, your exemplified is. You need to know what that is. Because when you go do a conveyance, you need to know what you got to give them to do the conveyance. You got to know what a conveyance is. I'm a life tenant of the estate now. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know what that is because y'all not understanding the situation at hand. Everybody's just worried about paying a fucking bill when it's deeper than paying a fucking bill.
Shock with the facts. What up?
Shot.
Right here, posted on the poster.
Hell yeah, man. Just talking to the people. I don't know, man. This shit deeper than just paying a bill.
Yeah, it's just like it's deeper than rap and that content, but it's deeper than paying the bill. But
Hell yeah.
it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than paying the bill. Intuition, kill.
I agree. Because I got an account link. I could pay a bill for Shock. I could pay a bill for whoever the fuck I want to. At the end of the day, that's not helping him in his process.
At all. As an
Because
individual.
he should be in the situation that I'm in to take care of his own affairs. You see what I'm saying?
As an individual mind, as an individual to do for oneself, for another man to continue to do for another, he's like it's not gonna do anything for my process. As in, once without Mae West, what would I be if that was the case? What he was doing, and an example, if he was just continue to do this for people, or people, that's what people want. I mean, people want people just to hand down and do for them. But if Mae West was to pull back his hand and be like, "What are you? You don't know where to go. You can't stand for yourself because you basically expect the motherfucker to give everything out, and, you know, to give just the handout." But when their hands pull, people want to bite, right? Because the hand that feeds them, you know, they'll bite the hand that stops feeding them, right? So when their hand, so when somebody come out to do a gesture to show something and to show you what it is to get you in that, to get you motivated, and people take that in that concept like they was never motivated in the first place, but they just want to use that motivation to continue to get handouts to try to play that part. Oh, just to pay my bill. Oh, it's just to do this. But that shit has nothing to do with nothing. That's just attachments to the procedure that you're going to capture your birthright.
Exactly.
That's just what comes with it. What it was supposed to be. Motherfucker, there was never supposed to be no bill. So for you to just focus on paying bills, that's still you focusing in a debtor mindset. The bill shouldn't even be on your mind to a certain extent. In that regards of doing the procedure.
Yeah, because when you get to a certain part in your paperwork, like you should already know what time it is.
And understand certain processes and understand for what it is, to where you won't even have that concept of it. Now it's just the concept of getting shit in order and just let it be what it be. Change the current, change the movement of the waters to move into your matter.
Yeah. For real. Man, a lot of people be like, man, Midwest, you be giving too much, man. And then I still see people ain't even satisfied. Like, that's crazy.
And I be feeling the same way. People doing the same shit. You think you do for more than others than you do yourself. Then people are building off what you giving, your game, your knowledge. and they building out. You basically building branches, but you this tree, but you ain't doing what you doing for us. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody even put no water down on the foundation to even water the tree. Yeah, they just running with everything.
Yeah. And then they run with it and do with their own material mind, so it doesn't have the true intention or concept that it was even started to, or what you know what one was teaching. So it's like, damn, motherfucker run with it just to get what they needed, just to try to. Not saying they ain't wrong, you know, it's what they wanted. It was their whole. That was their whole intention in the beginning. So in their concept, they ain't wrong because that's what they was there for. But in the bigger picture, what they, you know, when they do that, when someone does that, it never really works in the end for their true intentions, because it just takes them deeper down the hole. They was never awoke, or they was never at the meeting of the minds when whatever goes down, what was said or what was crossed or what was
getting. Yeah, that's when they come back to me. Yeah, me and West, I had tried this and I tried that and I tried this and I tried that. But if you put all your effort into trying that and trying this, why you just couldn't do what I was trying to tell you to do at first and knock the shit out the way? Because everybody's motive is different.
Wow.
Because they don't want everything you got. They want to put this together, that together, this together. You know, so they can say, well, I got this from this person and that from this person and this from that person, and put it all together, and that's how this happened. It's not gonna work. You can't have information for what's up, Ewald? For example, you can't have paperwork for Moorish people, and you trying to go do what I'm doing.
And that's
it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, he's like using Moorish paperwork, but you trying to go through the way of being an American state national or citizen or private citizen. But how can you do that when you're already claimed ownership in Morocco? That's where you derive from, or your nationality, however that goes. But you know, it just don't work. Those two paperworks don't work at all, because the treasury is not for Moorish people, individuals. The treasuries are for the people. And the Moorish individual, I'm not for sure, but the way I look at it is that once they change their names and add the bays and the L's and stuff at the end of their name, yeah, you know, they get certain access to certain things, because, you know, the foundation that they attach to is actually tied in to certain organizations, just like any other organization that was basically fraud in a way. Well, pretty much fraud. And they like in a brotherhood, you know what I mean? It's like passway through, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To a certain extent, but then they get access to certain accounts because they basically conveyed over the state of trust over to a trust that they created under that foundation, which the foundation, the people actually think they hold the claim and all that, but really it's under the foundation, under the trust that they're under. You know what I mean? People, you know, Moorish American society, however, whatever society or whatever they're attached to. And that's, I'm not sure. I'm just looking at it from my perspective, looking at it outside in, you know what I'm saying? How I look at shit going, you know, which I'm saying ain't nothing wrong with it. If that's who they say they are, that's what they want. But if Moorish people are foreigners on our land, because Moorish comes from Morocco, and United States, they basically would be no United States without Morocco, but United States is the corporation, the one that's here in the federal. We're not talking about. Remember, there's 5 different United States. There's multiple of them that filed bankruptcy, but we're not talking about America. We're not talking about this land, this soil here. You know, they didn't help create this soil. This soil there was people already inhabited on this land. So pretty much they're not, you know, pretty much looking at it from like a lawyer or judge perspective, just like how, you know, they live on our land. They could be your mom's, uncle, pops, grandma's, but at the end of the day, they gave up that oath and they withdrew their citizenship and came for a citizen overseas under the foreign or the Vatican or the England or the Bar Association, however you want to attach it to, and they gave up their space, they gave up their shit, their rights, and they went over to the other side, and that's how I look at it with Moors. You know what I'm saying, to a certain degree, because they basically just gave up all their rights to this land and transferred it over to a private organization trust, because no matter what, that organization was set up through some IRS or some something You know what I'm saying? And then you're using WA Benz as a foreign entity, but you're a foreign entity, but you're trying to tap into domestic accounts, the accounts that was created here on the land for indigenous people that was born on this land. But then you're trying to transfer it over to private foreign accounts that you have, you know what I'm saying, that they have no interest in.
Right.
Because what gives you the right to really do the name that you're doing is that you have the right, you have the interest in it. You know what I'm saying? But you could, I mean, and not only that, but you walking away walking away from your family here, you know, your family tree, your bloodline. You walking away from that, and you're going to a whole nother system to where that you have no parts to doing. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them might be from where they were, you know, what they say. Some of them might really be what they say. But there's a lot of American people that's being deceived that they're Moorish Americans, that they're Israelites, you know, the Hebrews or things like that. You know what I'm saying? Over in Israel, like Israelite type people. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, ain't nothing wrong with it. If that's what they perceive they want to do. You know what I mean? But I'm just looking at it the way the procedure that pertains to what, you know, mixing up and that. You can't mix it just based on, because it's just two different entities, two different countries, two different trusts, two different parties.
What's your thought on that, P? I asked P, what's his thought on that?
I don't know too much about it, so I really can't speak on it.
Yeah. So, you know, I was, you know, it's just from my, like I said, just my perspective. And from everybody's perspective, some things what might work for you and some things might not work for you or go for you, or, you know, perception. But I know for my family from here, you know what I'm saying? My family from here, and I'm talking of my color people, my color folk, and they from here, Virginia. So I got documentation, you know, there was already colored people here before Africans. So I don't know where that African American shit came in, what, the 80s or something. I don't know where that shit came, but how people go from Negro to color to black to African American. You know what I mean? How that happened?
Well, from what I understand, it's like the Moors, they look at Morocco, that's a kingdom, and they look as America as the empire.
Yeah, not America, the United States, because now you gotta look at the United States.
Not the United States. I'm not talking about the United States at all. I'm talking about America as a whole, as a continent.
So, okay, so as an empire means they had to overcome and take. Who was already here? There was already people here before Moroccans, before they came. So Moroccans, so if they stayed there and then they came here, there's already people that were already here.
That's not what they talking about. They, from their perspective, they understanding is that Africa wasn't the foundation of the people. America was, so everybody left here first. So they saying if everybody left here,
I agree.
Then they established kingdoms and set up shit over there overseas. So they not saying that they from the Morocco, because you got to understand the modern day Morocco, Morocco that's over there in Africa or whatever over there in that continent. It didn't come into existence until like the 1940s. So it wasn't there at all. You feel what I'm saying?
What about them holding ties to the United States? To the United States court?
No, they don't hold no ties to the United States. They completely separate.
So what about the United States corporation not existing without them though, or the Moroccan country?
Yeah, they got permission. They got permission for the Moroccan Sultan. You got to understand, Morocco was over here first before it went overseas.
So why are they saying they foreign? So why are they saying they
foreign to the United States? Which every person that's black or considered African American, they all foreign to the United States because that's not to
shit. America. Yeah, not to America. But what about?
But they foreign to the United States.
What about? Hold on, I'm at Walmart. What about the American native tribe that was already here before Moroccans? Then
they was always here before they broke them off into the tribes and shit like that. It was tribes or whatever, but. You know, it was all. They believed that it was always Moors before the tribes. like they added the tribes onto like the Moorish name. You feel me? Like so, if it was a Moorish Cherokee
So it
or
was an add, yeah. So
or a
see, it was
Moorish
an add-on. So it
Seminole and
was an
shit.
add-on
Yeah,
because it was an add-on pretty much because if
yeah.
they come in and add on, they added on to it. And not only
But
that, but why are they still going through an organization that's tied into the United States? Like, if
that
why are
was
they still
they
5031C or why certain organizations?
it was a corrupt part. You know, every organization get corrupt. You know, once you get infiltrated and all that shit, of course. You feel what I'm saying? But the motherfuckers that's real out here or whatever, they not tied into that. They even talk down on that shit.
Oh no, no, because I don't know about that one. Because they motherfuckers in the United States, and there would be no United States corporation if it wasn't for the Moors and the Moroccos. And also, the Moors was doing some fucking shit up with the United States Treasury because the little shit that they was coming
Yeah,
trying to
but
pretty
when
much steal the
what I
domestics. Because they
understand is when they
claiming
do they more shit, when they do
they're doing nothing else as doing what anybody else would come to a land and trying to conquer an empire or whatever, and claim that there's assets that's already here and trying to claim it's theirs, but moving and tied in with organizations and moving assets and funds, from my perspective,
they
and
understood that.
individual
Listen,
access to
they
accounts.
listen, they understood that by claiming a nationality and taking themselves outside of and separating themselves from African American and shit like that, which is exactly what we're doing with our paperwork is separating ourselves from that straw man. So
Yeah, but
that's what
yeah,
they
but they're
doing.
separate. Yeah, but they're separating themselves from adding on. They're taking it from their name. There's no difference from well, there is a difference from the straw man and you, but the name should not be changed. Should change to its proper form because that was given to us that name was our property in the get go. So all they did was basically go create another doing business as a corporation and transfer the
Yeah,
assets to
but
that
if they did
corporation.
they shit the right way, if they that name is still tied to
Yeah.
that. So regardless if they just not
Well,
doing
yeah,
no business.
just like my straw man is tied to that. But the thing is that you're just going away and creating a whole nother trust and a whole nother thing where when you go that way, the trust is already everything's already done. All you got to do is go register everything properly. So they went out and created, which I said ain't nothing
Yeah,
wrong with it. That work, that works for
they
you.
took it out of the name and they
Yeah,
don't do nothing. They don't do no business in the old name. They do business in the
and
completely different new name.
yes, yeah.
Which
Basically
ain't shit
conveyed and
wrong with
transfer
that.
assets. Yeah, that's what I said. If it whatever works for them, and you know what I'm saying. But under the way of the people, now that's a difference from the people because we the people are different from a Moor. And this is the way that the Constitution and to recognize it as because the Constitution ain't for us, but it's for the federal government. You know what I'm saying? For them to get instructions. And damn, bro, I gotta go all the way. Hope these buses calling. I'm running around trying to look for some little things, but um, like I forget what were we at?
The Constitution wasn't for us.
Oh yeah, it wasn't for us, it was for the federal government. So we the people already have right. That's where we're going to now.
Do
Now
you
check this
know?
out. What do you think about what do you think about when all the assets and everything come back? What do you think about some of the more that's actually family and tied into here, but they moved their name from the family tree or the family here, or like they, from the original trust. You know what I'm saying? To where they don't get to get back all that's returned. They just get what they try to do. You know what I mean?
But just think about it though. Like if the ancestors, was beaten into submission and they were stripped of their names in any way and all that shit, so by them creating a new name
Well,
ain't taking them no further away from it. They
no,
already
because
was
it's not
beaten.
because you're
They
not
already. You got to
you're
think
not
about
quick.
it. If your ancestors' name wasn't what they are today, then that name is lost. Correct?
What you mean?
Like your last name
He's saying like
for an example, your last name.
if your ancestors' last name was Smith and they was beaten and changed it to Ford, that their original last name will be lost.
So the original
It won't be.
name
It
would be.
won't be lost. It won't be lost because everything is documented. Everything was commerce, so everything will be documented, regardless of regardless of anything. Even they even had slave tags back then, and I can't really say that because all black people wasn't slaves, and people
Exactly.
had paperwork already. So I can't really say that because there was already people here, and I mean yes, a certain degree happened to where the what we know as slavery to a certain degree happened. On plant certain
Exactly.
plantations,
So my
shit.
point was is that throughout the generations and all that shit, names change all the time.
Yeah, but I can go back
Especially
to For me,
especially for the woman that gets married, she changes her last name all the time. So
because
it's not
that's the
really
fam. That's how it's supposed to be. That's the fam. She's
right.
no longer
So
under that. For a woman, it's no longer under that tree. When a woman gets married, they take that. They
and
come under a whole
see,
new family.
and
A
that's the
male, hold
difference.
on, let me
That's the
finish.
difference between
A male name stay the same. You don't add another bay or all this to it.
and
It
that's the
stay the same.
difference. That's the
You don't
difference
got to
between
change.
the Moors. See, they believe that it's a matriarch and not a patriarch.
That's cool. That's
That's
cool.
the
That's
that's the
their
difference
belief.
right there.
That's their belief. But we're talking about biblical structure, how this world's
Yeah.
operating, way of
So if
commerce.
they, so I'm
That
saying,
hold
like
on,
you
hold
saying
on,
you
hold
Cherokee
on. You
or
let me
Indian or
go ahead.
something shit like that, right?
Hold
So
on, say that again.
you saying that like the Cherokee and the Semwai and all them is the original names, but the Moors is actually tying their shit back to biblical times, which is the ancient Moabites. Is what they saying they come from, biblical. You feel what
But
I'm saying? So they
bro,
doing
but
they
if that's
shit
the case,
on
so
the spirit on the
who's
biblical
the
level.
original? Hold on, who's the original God's chosen people? You trying to say who's the original? Because this is the original land. Like you say, the Moors got certain shit. Agree, I believe it's the original land. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But they're not, I don't believe. I believe they're the original people if they front. But I believe their concept and their beliefs is not 100%. But I believe that they are some of them are the original people here, but we caught them
yeah,
to another belief in a systematic way and view. But
yeah,
like I say, that's just my perspective. I can't say that's wrong because because I'm not in that way of viewing things. I can't, what I'm saying, I'm not them. So
yeah,
I'm just giving my point of view. Like the name, the straw man, it was you. The property in the Bible, it says in the beginning was the word, and the word was from God. You know what I'm saying? And the word was the name, the information that your mom and them gave you from the beginning. And we failed by them informing our property to the government.
mm-hmm.
Now, pretty much for me, yeah, you're running away. You're trying to snatch it, but running away from the original title, which was yours in the beginning, and adding something else, which it has part of their information, but it's not exactly the same because you add.
Yeah. But see, they
You know what I'm saying?
see
But
that's
but
see
but
that's
also with the bloodline. Hold on, blood with the bloodline. When
What
you
really
continue to
keeps them
change names,
linked?
that would
What
be more
keeps them
harder.
linked?
Hold on, that would go ahead.
What keep
That would be real hard. That would be real hard just to
what keep
keep
them linked
finding
to
and
the
changing.
trust, though? What keep them linked to the trust is the social security card
Yeah,
in the original
but that
birth
social,
certificate.
but that social, but that name doesn't match with the social security though. It's just like when
it.
we did the
Yeah, it
conveyance,
do.
we
Yeah,
went
it
in that
do. Cause
motherfucker. You could type it up. You could type it up, but you coming in there you're coming in there as a foreign. I'm foreign, but my name is still proper and match the trust. I'm the original beneficiary. But when you add in all
yeah,
these names, you're not the original. You're not the
I'm trying.
original title
Hey,
holder.
I'm trying to
Some of
tell
you,
you. Hey, I'm trying to tell you that shit works, bro.
I
That
said, I
shit
said,
and
but
somehow,
before I
some
even
way, that shit works, my nigga. See, they, it's the same. Hey,
didn't I
shot.
say before I had this discussion that some things works and some works for
Yeah.
individuals,
Hey,
but also
shot,
you got to understand. Yeah.
shot. It. Listen, cause I'm learning from you and Midwest. I've been learning from y'all niggas from years. You know what I'm saying? And I understand exactly what the Moors is doing. They doing the same shit. It's the same exact shit. They just put a spin on it. It's different. You feel what I'm saying? Because you going off the Holy Bible, they going off of the Quran, the one that's spelled with a K, not a Q.
In the
You feel
Bible,
what I'm
but when was
saying?
that? When was Muslim? I'm not even gonna go into that. We're not gonna keep that topic. And knew that came after all that extra shit because we know that's just a esoteric pill just to get people trapped in the religious aspect. Because it's not a religious that Quran and all that shit fake. All that shit fake. Why do you think the Bible's internationally sold? It's the number one book sold every world nationally. They had to take it off the markets, bro. It's the book how it operates. It is what it is. It's not a religious concept, but it holds the principles to the structure of how we're operating now. And in that Bible, they're not sitting there changing names and shit. They changed Paul to Peter in the aspect you got to understand how there's two Peters. There's Simon Peter and there's Peter, and one was considered Satan, or one was considered the one that took the throne. And St. Peter's Cathedral, or however you say that shit, is what it was where the Pope sits in. That's the motherfucking that one. But all I'm saying is this biblical shit from a non-religious concept, it actually gets real to this motherfucking process that we doing. You know what I'm saying? And from my understanding, and again, I don't really see a lot of men changing their name. It's more the bloodline. You come from this family, you know, this family tree, and you from the son of this, son of that. But the mothers, you know, the women change the names. You know what I'm saying? And then even in the Quran, I mean, how many Muslims change their name when they get married? I didn't know. Not from my perspective, I didn't know Muslims change their name either if they come from the Quran. And even if they coming from the Quran also said Muhammad disobeyed Allah and did not go to the people before him, which it told him go to the people of the hold on real quick because my mind racing right now thinking all kind of scriptures. This actually, hold on real quick. Let me gather it. Go to the people go to the hold on. I'm gonna have to hold on real quick because now I got so much in my head, but I'm gonna get it before we get all this motherfucking law and then mamas. Because the Quran is telling people to go to the forefather before go into the book, go to the Bible, and Muhammad turned his back and said, "No, nigga," and went a whole nother way. And then, but the Quran was written after the Bible, bro. The Quran came after the Bible, bro. The whole that shit came after the Bible, and all that shit came way after all the Christianity, all that shit wasn't the original. You know what I'm saying? It's just other stories and shit from the original.
You got real long. You got real long, fella.
Yeah, it's deep. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than what he think.
Yes, Lord. You know, everybody got their own perspective.
It's way deeper than that.
So it's all good. What's going on, people? Yes, Lord. They up here getting it in. What y'all think, people? Y'all have any input on that?
It's deeper than that. Because you got to actually think, nigga. I see where they coming from. Because if you ain't got no nationality, nigga, then what do you got? What are you gonna claim? What is you gonna claim? What a nigga gonna say he African American?
American Indian.
A nigga gonna say he black?
American Indian.
Really, because nigga, the French, if you want to get real deep into it, the French came over when the French came over here, nigga, and they seen dark skinned people, they called them Indian. So that's not what they was called back then either. They didn't call themselves Indian. India's niggas in Hindustan.
Called by the tribe. It was called by the name of the tribe.
India's in Hindustan, my guy.
That's India. We didn't. They was called different by the name of their tribes. They wasn't called Indians.
Exactly.
It was called such a tribe and this that tribe and this that tribe.
How can you be called American Indian then? How is that a nationality? Last time I checked, America, nigga, was a continent. You feel what I'm saying? That have many nations on one continent. It's many nations.
I mean, every individual, every sovereign entity is its own nation. Everybody has the right to be his own nation. There's 300 people in this motherfucker, and if you got rights to inherit to this land, you're your own nation. You have the right to choose to go under a nation.
Exactly.
Create your own.
So you could call yourself what you want, right?
You can, but you can do whatever you want. But is that what you were? Is that what was given to you when you came into that womb? Because believe it or not, from my perspective, you chose everything that you. I just stepped this stuff down. I hate my. That's crazy as fuck. My bad.
What's going on, Kay?
What it do? What it do?
Yes, y'all. What's going on? What's the word?
You know, we out here in California. You know, they try to make everything mandatory, but shot don't wear a mask.
Hey, what nigga be out there?
I said, Shock don't wear a mask. Hey, Kay sent me a video. This motherfucker was on one of those what you call them, motherfucker? Them little wheelchair, the little wheelchair motherfuckers, motorized wheelchairs and shit, with a motherfucking face mask on crossing the interstate.
A motor scooter.
Yeah, a little motor scooter. That shit was funny as hell.
This nigga shit, the shock froze like a motherfucker with a
Shock
nigga ass
froze
Kool-Aid
up.
smile on his face.
Ain't no joke.
Y'all hear me? Y'all see me? Well, I'm trying to lift for something. I'm froze.
I see. You look like you on the move and shit, like you in one of the movies.
Yeah.
Hey,
Trying to see
homie, you need some help? Oh. It look like you playing that part. Hey, homie, you need some help?
Excuse me. Yeah.
Like, nigga, you need a mask on. They gonna have to,
Yeah, I need to get me a bike, y'all.
hey, Shock, they gonna tell you need to put on a mask, nigga. You gonna have to take your drawers off and put them over your face.
Is that what you do, P?
I'm gonna take. Let it feel.
Is that what you do, P?
Hell no, nigga.
My nigga, Chris,
you described it like that.
Hey, this nigga gonna come in silent and shit.
Hey, that nigga keep on, he's sniffing his own butt in here.
Dang, who shit messed up like that? That's that nigga Chris, he got that Vonage.
Yeah, Chris. Got me froze up a little bit too.
Damn, boy. Hey, his phone tapped.
Yeah, Chris, they got me.
He got this nigga phone tapped, man.
Damn. That motherfucker sound like it's raining outside.
Hey, he had the water and shit.
That nigga, PB, what, like, you got a mask? That nigga PB like, oh, I forgot. Hold on, he take off his drawers and be smelling his butt hairs and
Hell
like,
no, y'all crazy as a bitch. You said his phone tap.
You got that nigga Chris phone tapped.
Nigga phone tappers. Stop playing.
Hey, yeah, Chris tried to come on and hit me with a hot one and shit.
Why? Why would he come on and say?
Hey, I got some fire. I got some flames, nigga. Hey,
he rated. That nigga PB over there practicing jokes. That nigga PB practicing jokes. Nigga.
Hey, he said Chris was underwater.
I got some flamethrowers,
said-
nigga.
Chris was underwater talking.
That nigga's jealous, man.
Nigga came in and broke the party up. Yep. You got your shit together, Chris? Hell no. Damn, you had to put your shit on the charger?
Y'all crazy.
And he sound like he on the Xbox headset and shit. batteries died and shit. He got to charge it.
What's the word?
What's the word? The bird.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. They got you froze and shit. A little delay.
Y'all crazy as hell. Oh, mom.
Oh mama. Oh mama. I told that nigga Ship to say, "Oh mama." That nigga sound like a flute. That nigga said. That nigga, hey.
Boy, that body just keep kicking him out, ain't it? Can't even play 2K on this nigga.
See of his own. That nigga Chris is a natural hack. If he was playing 2K, yo.
Man, they freezing.
Hell yeah.
This motherfucker. Bad.
Hell yeah, your shit froze. Say Chris get kicked out the game right before it started and shit.
Yeah, they freezing this motherfucker real bad.
What you say to piss him off and shit, man, Wes? Damn.
Yeah. I'm like, cool. Shit.
Can you hear me, Midwest? Can you hear me?
Niggas.
Vonage. He said he got Vonage. Can you hear me, P?
Your shit tripping. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, P? Can you hear me, Shot? Can anybody hear me? Anybody out there? Because this thing is tripping hard. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This thing is tripping hard. Yes, Lord. People, what's going on out there, man? Why they tripping like that? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, I'm back. My froze up or whatever. I don't know what happened. This thing tripping tonight. How you doing, Laura? Long time no see. Yes, Lord. I'm trying to see what's up with this. Yeah, I'm back. My froze up or whatever. I don't know what happened. This thing is tripping hard. How you doing, Laura? Long time no see. It's tripping hard. I don't know. They was getting too deep in that shit. He said, yes, Lord. I'm doing fine, man. We're just hanging in there. How you doing? I'm blessed. Finishing up my process so I can chillax and get off of YouTube for a while. And, you know, go hang out with my family. Yeah, that's all I'm waiting to do. Go hang out with the family. Oh, mamas, y'all crazy. I don't know what to say about y'all. Ewok Thomas came through the door. Jay from the shop. Keys came through the door. Keys came through the door. We back. We back. Yeah, Harvey in the building. And my boy Christopher McCoy in the building. Yes, Lord. Yeah, Lord, everything is cool. Everything is cool. Taking it one day at a time. Get out of that chair rocking like that. One day at a time. It's kind of warm out these ways, but other than that, everything's pretty good. Yeah, he's here talking about the Moors and stuff. That shit start freezing on up. I don't know. For real, for real. I'm gonna go and jump off here, y'all. Y'all already know what's understood need not be explained. Until next time, be safe. Love, peace, and soul. Deuces.